ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
अथ चतुर्दशोऽध्यायः।
अथ चतुर्दशोऽध्यायः।
श्रीभगवानुवाच।
श्रीभगवानुवाच।
श्लोक नंबर 10। रजस्तमश्चाभिभूय सत्त्वं भवति भारत।
रजस्
रजस्तमश्चाभिभूयं सत्त्वं भवति भारत।
रजःसत्त्वं तमश्चैव तमः सत्त्वं रजस्तथा।
रजसत्वं
तमश्चैव तमः सत्त्वं रजस्तथा।
सर्वद्वारेषु देहेऽस्मिन् प्रकाश उपजायते।
सर्वद्वारेषु देहेऽस्मिन् प्रकाश उपजायते।
ज्ञानं यदा तदा विद्याद् विवृद्धं सत्त्वमित्युत।
ज्ञानं यदा तदा
विद्यात् विवृद्धं
विवृद्धं सत्त्वमित्युत।
लोभः प्रवृत्तिरारम्भः कर्मणामशमस्पृहा।
लोभः प्रवृत्तिरारम्भः
कर्मणामशमस्पृहा।
रजस्येतानि जायन्ते विवृद्धे भरतर्षभ।
रजस्येतानि जायन्ते विवृद्धे भरतर्षभ
अप्रकाशो प्रवृत्तिश्च प्रमादो मोह एव च
अप्रकाशो प्रवृत्तश्च प्रमादो मोह एव च
तमस्येतानि जायन्ते विवृद्धे कुरु नन्दन
तमस्येतानि जायन्ते विवृद्धे कुरु नन्दन
यदा सत्त्वे प्रवृद्धे तु प्रलयं यान्ति देहभृत्
यदा सत्त्वे प्रवृद्धे तु प्रलयं याति देहभृत्
तदोत्तमविदां लोकान् अमलान् प्रतिपद्यते
तदोत्तमविदां लोकान् अमलान् प्रतिपद्यते
हे भारत इति संबोधना रजः रजस्तमश्चाभिभूय रजः तमः च अभिभूय सत्वं भवति कदाचित् सत्वं भवति कदाचित् रजः भवति कदाचित् तमः भवति कथं भवति इति भगवता अत्र उक्तम् अस्ति रजः तमः च अभिभूय ओवरवेल्मिंग overpowering defeating rajas and tamas sometimes sattva dominates kadachit sattvam bhavati rajas tamascha abhibhuya kadachit sattvam tamascha abhibhuya rajah bhavati sometimes rajoguna dominates तथा एव कदाचित् सत्त्वं रजश्च अभिभूय तमः भवति तमः dominates overpowering sattva and rajas अतः ते सर्वदा परस्परं युध्यन्ते that is why the सृष्टि is यदा सत्त्वगुणः रजतमसि द्वे अपि अभिभूय तिरस्कृत्य अभिभूय वर्धते तदा किं भवति सत्त्वं भवति इत्युक्ते मनुष्यस्य अन्तःकरणे सत्त्वम् इत्युक्ते ज्ञानस्य शान्ति वृत्तिः शान्तेः प्रकाशश्च उदयः भवति that person sattva dominates when sattva is the person will enjoy shanti so that is the indication sattva is there when jnanam is there so therefore we can infer that must be sattva jnanam happiness contentment so therefore sattvam उद्भवति वर्धते यदा भवति तदा तमोगुणः रजोगुणः तमश्च रजस्तमश्च रजोगुण तमश्च रजस्तमश्च अभिभूय वर्धते अभिभूय तिरोभूय वशीकर से तिरोभूय ओवरपवरिंग ओवरवेल्मिंग तद्वत् तमसः तो रजसः प्राधान्यं तद्वत् यथा सत्त्वस्य प्राधान्यं तद्वत् रजसः प्राधान्यं तमसः प्राधान्यमपि यदा रजोगुणः अभिभवति सत्त्वतमसि तदा किं भवति तदा मनुष्यः लोभेन अथवा तृष्णया कर्म प्रवृत्त्या च युक्तः भवति becomes intensely active when rajas dominates so that greed that hunger the thirst for something it makes the person restless that's a sign that's a linga by which we can infer that is highly active rajogunaha is dominant Similarly, tamah pradanyam ज्ञातुं शक्यते कथं यदा तमो गुणः तत्त्वरजसि अभिभवति आच्छादयति तदा किं भवति मनुष्य तदा मनुष्यः आलस्ये निद्रायां मोहे च निमग्नः भवति. He becomes lazy, slothful, laziness, slothfulness, moha, delusion, all these are signs of tamas. When person is worrying, when a person is in delusion, worries, or in laziness, doesn't act when it is required, then it can say it's a sign of tamas. Dominance of tamas. So therefore, these three gunas always they play. They will not remain the same. Pratikshanam parivartante. Ete gunaha. Etesham stitihi sarvada samana nabhavati. You can observe that in a day itself. It starts with sattva, then rajas, and ends with tamas. So, यदि पुरुषः सात्विकः न भवति तर्हि तस्मिन् पुरुषे रजतमसोः आक्रमणं भवति अभिभवति. अभिभवः ओवर् पवरिङ्ग् अभिभूय. So, overpowering sattva, rajas, and tamas will overpower sattva, and between the two also rajas and tamas, whichever is stronger, that will overpower the other one. So, therefore, rajas, tamas, sattva, all these are binding factors. They will not make a person a gunatitaha. Gunatitaha is the goal, but the goal cannot be gained unless understanding these gunas. That is why as a sequel to the previous chapter, this chapter is started. So, therefore, the tamas is overpowered by as a sadhaka. A sadhaka should do sadhana, should adopt the means that which are conducive to overpower the tamas by rajas. That is why karma yoga. Karma yoga is for the tamasic, the people who are rajas, and also people for whom the tamas has to be win over. From tamas, there cannot be direct shift to sattva, not possible. From tamas to sattva, from tamo pradanyat, from being dominant, tamas is dominant, being tamo dominant, from that to rajo dominant, from that only sattva. So therefore only karma yoga, karma, the person has to be active, intensely active. Then from that only sattva. So, and these three gunas are naturally there in a day also. Pratakale samanyena sattvam vardate. Ataha eva dhyanam kurmaha pratakale. Natu madhyane, natu ratrau. Manaha shantaha bhavati. Ataha pratakale sandhyam surya sandhyamandam ityadi nityakarmani. Madhyane samay rajaha vardate. Therefore, intensely active manusyaha karma karoti, karmani kurvanti loke. Ratrau tamaha vardate alasyam nidra cha bhavanti. Ataha ratrau sushuptihi iti ekasmin dine eva ete gunaha parivartante. Ratakale sattva pradanyam, madhyane rajas pradanyam, ratrau tamah pradanyam. Even though it depends on time. That is why they say it's best time to pursue studies, shastra and all. It's the morning time. starts from Brahma Muhurta onwards, from 4 o'clock up to, you can say 9 or maximum 10, 9:30, that's it, 9 o'clock. After that, our other activities start. That is not conducive. I'm saying will not be generally conducive. We have to do that time our daily activities, nitya karma, whatever karma, even cleaning the house or washing clothes or etc. So intensely active that time. Then Ratro, then Tamas. So this is also. So morning time is the best time. That's why that time is most precious time for a sadhaka. Then Agrima Shloka, that is from starting in the Shloka 11 onwards. We have seen all this up to 13th Shloka. So this Gunanam Vriddhi, Guna Vriddhi Lakshanani Uchyante. How these gunas can be Vriddhi. Vriddhi means not Guna Vriddhi, means not grammatical Guna Vriddhi. Gunanam Vriddhi. How this Gunanam Vriddhi, the growth. Gunanam Vriddhi. So then the Sattva is there. When Sattva is there, then Sattva shows some certain signs, certain linga. Similarly, when Rajas is there, it shows some signs. So, which guna is dominant can be known through certain lakshanas. Therefore, lakshanani. Tadeva atra uttani. So, sarvadegeshu, sloka number 11. Sarvadvareshu, degesmin, prakashah upajayate. Yada sarveshu, dvareshu ityukte indriyeshu, indriya dvara. Indriya dvareshu, indriya sari dvara, the gates. Jnanasya prakashah jayate. Tada sattvam pravruddha iti jnatavyam mantavyam. Yada asmin sharire sarveshu indriyeshu, in all the indriya shotra, chakshu, tak, ityadi jnanendriyeshu, yata prakashaha viveka shaktihi prakashate. Tada mantavyam sattvagunaha pravruddha bhavati iti. प्रकाशः इत्युक्ते न तु भौतिक प्रकाशः प्रकाशः इत्युक्ते विवेकशक्ति विवेकः इत्युक्ते यदा पुरुषः किमपि पश्यति अथवा शृणोति तस्य यथार्थज्ञानं भवति चित्ते यथार्थज्ञानं भवति that is prakashah. When knowledge happens, knowledge doesn't happen when in sushupti, in sleep. So when knowledge happens through operation of the sense organs, the knowledge, any knowledge, then we say that's sattva. Sattvasya pravriddhihi. Sattvaha sattvagunaha pravruddhaha bhavati. Iti jnatum shakyate. That is what gunanam pravriddhihi. In 11th shloka, sattvam can be inferred. When sattvam is there, then only the knowledge also can be gained through the sense organs. The mind through the sense organs goes out, and the knowledge of the object is gained. So then where knowledge happens, any knowledge, then there we say it is sattvam is dominant. Because when rajas is the knowledge cannot happen. Rajas is action. Their karmendriyas are operative. When sattva is dominant, then jnanendriyas are operative. Or other words, when jnanendriyas are operative, then we can say sattva is sattvaha pravruddhaha bhavati. The next shloka, 12th shloka, Bhagavan says, Lobha pravritirarambha, Lobha pravritirhi, then Ashamaha, Ashantihi, Spruha, then Karmanam Arambha, all these are the linga, signs. Lingyate ananayati lingam. These are the indications. Rajo vriddhihi bhavati iti. So, a Bharata Rishabha, a Bharata Sreshta. Each one he has got from Sambodhana in Shloka. Bharata Rishabha, a Bharata. Yada Rajo Gunaha Vardate, Tada Lobha कर्मणाम् आरम्भः विविधासु क्रियासु कर्मसु प्रवृत्तिः भवति मनसः अशमः नो शमा इस् मनोनिग्रह शमः अथवा शान्तिः अपि वक्तुं शक्यते शान्तिः अशमः न शान्तिः अशान्तिः अशान्तिः then स्पृहा इस् desire तीव्र इच्छा वर्तते विषयान् प्रति तो यदा therefore रजोगुण पुरुषः अतृप्तः भवति लोभात् अतृप्तिः so therefore लोभस्य लोभी भवति therefore that lobha, that desire will make him run one after the other thing in life, never stops. Therefore always there will be some search for that person, one after the other. So therefore lobha and vividasu kriyasu pravrittihi karmanam arambha and ashamaha, these are the signs. Etani rajasi, in the person in whom rajas is dominant, jayate. Otherwise rajasi vivruddhe. Rajasi etani vivruddhe jayante. When rajas is there, rajasi sati, rajasi vivruddhe, when rajas increases, when rajas is dominant, etani jayante. Tani lobaha pravrittihi karmanam arambha ashamaha sprha iti etani rajasi vivruddhe sati jayante. When rajas increases, rajas dominates. Rajas dominates means sattvam tamo vibhuya. Sattva tamo vibhuya rajaha yada vardate. When rajas is dominant, then it happens. Then the next shloka, which is aprakashaha, apravrittihi, pramadaha, mogaha, all these are indicators. Chinnani. For what? Tamas. Tamasi vivruddhe sati etani jayante. E kurunandana. When tamas dominates, aprakashaha. Aprakashaha means avivekaha ityartaha. Delusion. Mogaha. Apravrittihi. Apravrittihi, like no pravritti, like a jadatva ityartaha. Apravrittihi. Motionless, inert. Because he is deluded, not able to act, not decisive also. The buddhi doesn't function, doesn't think, it means doesn't think properly. Therefore, apravritti, no pravritti. That is why from apravritti to pravritti to nivritti, that is the sequence. The tamasic person, apravritti is seen, he is inert, dull. For him, moksha is ruled out. The person has to he has to shift from being from apravritti to pravritti. You should engage in karma, you should be dynamic, you should be intensely active. Then from that only nivritti. Apravritti to pravritti to nivritti. So that is the secret. So apravritti to pravritti, that is what karma yoga. First is by karma, not even karma yoga. Apravritti to pravritti, you make the person act. Just be a karmi. It's okay to be a karmi than to be a dull, inert, actionless person, like a lump of clay. What's the point in being that? So better to be a karmi than being a apravritti. Then from karmi to karma yogi, there is a pravritti only, but there is a shift in that. There is a change. There is a difference in the attitude. Being a karmi, from karmi to a karma yogi. Pravrittihi eva tatapi tatra buddhi tatra buddhihi karminaha ya buddhihi vartate. Sa karma yogibhyaha भिन्ना भवति. कर्मयोगिना या बुद्धिः वर्तते सा का ईश्वर प्रीत्यर्थं कर्म कर्तव्यम्. ईश्वर प्रसादेन कर्मफल स्वीकरणं तदेव बुद्धिः कर्मयोगिनः. That buddhi. Karmi is after action, wanting to enjoy the results of action, restlessly die. That is good compared to apravritti of a tamasic person. Then from being a karmi, the person has to grow to be a karma yogi. Unless he becomes a karma yogi, he cannot become a jnana yogi. These are these stepping stones. Sopanam. Like in sadhana panchakam, we saw steps. So therefore, apravritti. So kartavye apravritti, akartavye api apravritti. Akartavya apravritti is okay, but that is not okay. It's better to do something wrong and then learn and grow out, rather than to be not rather to be just inactive, not doing anything, just resting and rusting his life. Better to be apravritti, better to be pravritti even in akartavya vishi. That is better than being being inactive with regard to both kartavya and akartavya. So kartavyoho apravritti. That way jadatvam, like a jada vastu, a chetana vastu. Then pramadaha is not 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 vigilant, is not is negligent. Asavadhanata, pramada is negligent. Negligent with regard to his karma action, with regard to his duties, and therefore brahmaha mogaha bhavati. Etani lakshanani bhavanti. Tamo gudinaha etani lakshanani bhavanti. Therefore, aprakashaha, ajnana andakaraha, aprakashaha. That is why that state is denoted by ajnanam. So therefore, tamoguni purushaha, nidra alasya pramadeshu swasamayam yapayati. Therefore, kimapi nirnayam kartum na shaknoti na karoti api. This tamoguni. So that is the characteristic of a tamoguni, and these are the signs by which tamoguna can be inferred. When tamoguna is, when these are the, it means sattva, rajas, tamo, vibhu, sattva, rajas, abhibhuya, tamogunaha vardate. That is the stage. Then the next shloka, 14th shloka. Yada sattve pravruddhetu. So 14th and 15th shloka. Mrityuna gunanam prabhavaha. Mrityukale gunanam prabhavaha katam bhavati iti uktaha asti. 14th and 15th shloka. In the 14th shloka, Bhagavan says, Yada sattve pravruddhe. When sattva is dominant, Yada sattve pravruddhe, pravruddhe, sattva-gune pravruddhe sati, tatra sattva-gune pravruddhe sati. When sattva yada sattve pravruddhe, degabhrut pralayam yanti, tada saha uttama vidam amalan lokan pratipadyate. So sattva-gunena yuktaha sattva-guna pradhana purushaha. When sattva is dominant, then the degabhrut, that is degabhrut ityukte jivaha. Deham bibharti iti degabhrut, one who sustains, who bhrut, who nourishes the dega, the body, is jiva. So, yada sattve pravruddhe, when sattva is increased, and deham bibharti, the jivaha, when he dies, it means when he dies as a sattvic person. When he dies as a sattvic person, sattva gunena yuktaha purushaha yada deham tyajati Sattva how do we know? Saha Shantaha, Prasannaha, Vivekashīlaha. So, etaihi lingaihi jnatum shakyate. Yada saha deham tyajati. At the time of leaving the shariram, when the guna sattva is dominant, then what happened to that person? Saha lokan mahadadinam brahmavidam uttama lokam prapnoti. That is uttama loka. This is bhuloka. Bhugu, then bhuvaha, magaha, maharlokaha, janolokaha, tapolokaha, satyalokava. And these lokas are free from amalan lokan. Ete lokaha amalaha ityukte raja tamasoho doshehi ragitaha santi. Tan lokan prapnoti. That loka he gains, which is free from these doshas. Uttama vidam lokan pratipadyate. He goes to higher lokas. He takes the janma of deva, etc. Goes to devaloka, pitraloka. So uttamaha utkrishtaha. Utkrishta. Utkrishta tamaha. Uttamaha is utkrishta tamaha. Ishvaraha ityartaha. So therefore, he gains that loka. Whatever loka uttamavit. Tada uttamavidam. Uttamam veti upasate iti uttamavit. That is uttamavit, meaning the upasaka of Ishvara. The one who does upasana is called uttamavit. In this context, we have to take the meaning. Uttamam veti iti uttamam veti atava upasate iti uttamavit. So therefore, that upasaka, Ishvara upasaka, whatever loka they gain, that loka he gains. The sattva guni gains. That lokas are amalan, pure, compared to bhuloka, free from dukkha. So therefore, uttama lokan pratipadyate. When the person has this guna dominant in him at the time of death, that is very important. Yada sattve pravriddhe yada pralayam yanti, that is, pralayam is mrityu. Degavrta jivaha mrityum yati, goes or dies. Tada, that uttama vidam lokan amalan. That loka which the uttama with that upasaka gains, that lokan pratipadyate, that loka this person gains. So therefore sattva gune किं भवति मृतस्य पुरुषस्य मृतस्य गतिः उत्तमलोक प्राप्तिः. तो सत्व गुणिनः उत्तमलोक प्राप्तिः. Then rajatamasoho mृतस्य का गतिः, that is said in the next shloka, which we will read, Rajasi, 15th shloka. When Rajas is dominant, when the person dies, what happens? Similarly, when Tamas is dominant, when the person dies, what happens? We will read shloka number 15. Rajasi pralayam gatva karma sangishu jayate.
Rajasi pralayam
gatva karma sangishu jayate.
Tatha praleenastamasi budayonishu jayate.
Tatha praleenastamasi
budayonishu jayate.
So what is the lot of a person who dies when Rajas or Tamas is dominant? When Sattva is dominant, Uttama loka praptihi, ye lokaha uttam vidam bhavati, tan lokan, amalan lokan, Sattva guni prapnoti. Rajoguni, tamoguni, desham kagatihi, Rajasi pralayam gatva. The person dies as a Rajasic person, means with Rajoguna dominant in him, Rajoguna predominance. Then karma sangishu jayate, he will be born as karma sangi. That is, he will be born as manushya, because karma is only for manushya. Therefore, he will be born as manushya. This again in this bhuloka. Rajasi pravriddhe gatva is mritva, after gone. dying. When Rajas is dominant and the person dies. Dattva is Mritva. Karma Sangishu, referring to Manusheshu. Manushya Janma. Karma Sangishu, Manusheshu Jayate. Yada Manushyaha Rajo Gunena Avishtaha Bhavati. Avishtaha San Mriyate. At the time of the Rajoguna is dominant. Tada Saha Punaha Bhulokam, Manushyalokam Prapnoti, Manushaloke Janma Labate. Labdva Kim Bhavati. Karmapala-ashayam asaktaha bhavanti punaha karma kurvanti. Therefore, samsara continues. Punarapi varanam, punarapi jaranam, punarapi jarani, jataye shayanam iti. That is the lot of Rajasi, Rajoguni. What about Tamoguni? Yada kaschana purushaha tamogunena grastaha bhavati. Moha pramada nidradishu magnaha deham tajati mriyate tada saha मूढ़योनिषु मूढ़योनिषु इत्युक्ते पशुपक्षी कीटादिषु मूढ़योनिषु जन्म प्राप्नोति. He will take a adho janma when tamas is dominant. Mūఢయోనిషు, they are born in the form of deluded beings, beings in the womb of animals. Deluded, where buddhi is not developed. Or they may be born as asuras also. They may be born as asuras or manishya rupena mrigaha charanti, as Bhartrihari told. So they may be born as human beings but acting like the asuras. But at least, but to take Manusha Janma, one must have some punyam also. Only papam also will not work. That's why Muda Yonishu. Asuras are Muda Yoni. They are born of, they are Mudaha. So therefore Muda Yonishu Janma Jagate. But one thing is certain, whether it's Sattva, Rajas, or Tamas, Tamoguni, Rajoguni, Atava, Sattaguni, Janma is confirmed. That is why from Rajas to, from Sattva, Tamas to Rajas, Rajas to Sattva, the Rajas is for cultivating the values and discipline by yoga, karma yoga, to make Sattva dominant, and that also has to be given up so that you become Gunatita. That is a goal. To become Gunatita, you have to be a Sattvika. Because Brahma is Nirgunam. So therefore, to know it, that Brahma has been, therefore one has to be relatively Gunatita, and that is possible only when the person is Sattvika. So mere Sattva alone will not give moksha. Sattva also to be given up. Because Sattva is if Tamas and Rajas are iron chains, Sattva is a golden chain that also equally binds. So therefore Tamas also is Tamas also is overpowered. It's also is by knowledge, it is person becomes Gunatitaha. Gunatitaha, like we say Atyashrami. Ashrama is only for the sadhakas, only for the mumukshu. Sannyasa ashrama, for example. But one who has got knowledge already is muktaha, jivan muktaha. What ashrama for him? Atyashrami, like Ramana Maharshi. So therefore, so from this, another thing also is very clear. Antima vritti, the last thought that decides the next janma. As Bhagavan said in the previous chapter, not previous, gone for one chapter, that is 80th chapter. Yam yam bham swaran tyakta kalevaram. So whatever the thought, last thought decides the next janma. The last thought is decided by the lifestyle what we live. So we cannot have something, a very great spiritual thought at the end, not possible. So therefore, manushasya antima vrittihi agami janmane ativa prabhavam janayati. Ataha ya vrittihi antakale mrityu samaye bhavati. Tadeva agami janmane. Sa vrittihi agami janmane ativa prabhavashali bhavati. प्रभावशाली भवति, प्रभावं जनयति। अतः किं करणीयं? जीवनपर्यन्तं सत्त्वस्य अभ्यासः करणीयः। तेन एव मृत्योः समये अपि सत्त्व प्रवृद्धं भवति। तेन एव भवति मृत्युसमये। अतः उक्तं यत् यदा रजतमसोः वृत्तिः अन्ते भवति, तेन अधोगतिः अथवा मध्यगतिः मनुष्यजन्म शरीरप्राप्तिः, अधोगतिः पशुपक्ष्यादि शरीरप्राप्तिः भवति। किन्तु सत्त्वगुणी एव ऊर्ध्वगतिं प्राप्नोति। तो सत्त्वगुणेन ऊर्ध्वगतिः, रजोगुणेन मध्यगतिः मनुष्य जन्म प्राप्तिः, तमसा अधोगतिः। So the gati, the movement, that the next immediate shift, transfer, the travel is determined by the thought, and the thought or influence thoughts are by these gunas. So yata gunaha tata vrittayah. So therefore one has to grow to be a sattvika purushaha. It is Acharya, iti Bhagavan says. Then the next this shloka number 16. So this shloka number up to the previous shloka, this gunanam prabhavaha mrityukale kada bhavati iti uktam. Now Bhagavan summarizes what he has said before. What he has said before the last few shlokas, that he summarizes in the 16th shloka. Karmana sukritasya satvikam nirmalam phalam.
कर्मण
सुकृतस्य सात्विकं निर्मलं फलम्
Rajasastu phalam dukkham ajnanam tamasah phalam.
रजस्तु फलं दुःखम् अज्ञानं तमसः फलम्.
So the last topic here, it is phalam of these three gunas. Trigunanam phalam. So previous shloka we talked about the gati. Gati means which is after death. What is the phalam of these three gunas after death? But here it's a phalam of this world. The phalam in this world is talked about. Sukrutasya karmanaha phalam satvikam nirmalam aguhu rajasaha phalam dukkham tamasaha phalam ajnanam iti. So sukrutasya karmana phalam. Sukrutasya satta vikasyam. In Bhashikara says sukrutaha. Su means sushtu, shobhanam, krita, that which is done. So sukrutaha means punyam ityartaha, that which is done, good karma, therefore punyam. Therefore sukrutasya punyasya satvikasya ityartaha. So Bhashikara says satvikasya, shobhanasya kritasya punyasya satvikasya. So therefore satvikasya karmanaha sattva karma. Sukritasya meaning sattva karma which is sattvika. So sattvika karmanaha phalam, that is punyam is nirmalam and sukham bhavati. It gives nirmalam, it is pure and gives pleasant situations. Nirmalam, pleasant, pure, and phalam, pleasant sukham dadati. Yada yat karma shastra vidina anushtitam kartavyam karma kartavye pravrittihi akartavye nivrittihi. So phalabhi sandaragitam शास्त्रैः यथा शास्त्रैः उक्तं तदनुसारं कर्मानुष्ठानं भवति तत् कर्म सुकृतम् इति उच्यते. Sukritam, that is good karma, that is karma is good, or karma which gives punya. Punya karma. Karmana anyebhyah manushyebyah अन्येभ्यः मनुष्येभ्यः दानं वा अथवा दानम् इत्यादि रूपेण यदा अन्यैः मनुष्यैः अन्येभ्यः ये कर्म परोपकाराय कृतं भवति तदपि सुकृतमेव. परोपकाराय फलन्ति वृक्षाः सुकृतम्. वृक्षा trees naturally gives. That is why the subhashitam is परोपकाराय फलन्ति वृक्षाः. परोपकाराय नद्यः वहन्ति. But of course they are jada. But they are given as an example for human beings should be like that. So the paropakaraya yat karma kritam tadapi sukritam eva sushtu kritam punyam. So laukika karma va vaidikam karma va laukikam karma paropakaraya kritam karma and shastreihi uktam yat karmani yani karmani अनुष्ठेयानि तानि कृत्वा पुण्यफलं लभते. यथा Agnihotradi karma. They give punyam, they give palam, punyam. And punyam can be encashed in the form of Sargaloka Prapti. So therefore Tadrishasya Satvika Karmanaha Palam Kim Nirmalam Bhavati. Nirmalam Nama, that is not adulterated, contaminated by Rajas and Tamas. Rajasa Tamasa Mala Ragitatvam. That is Nirmalam. Tena kim bhavati chitta shuddhihi antakarane prasannata अथवा आत्मज्ञान से योग्यता जायते तदेव फलम. Rajas makes the person a greedy person, is after it anchoring for vishayas increases, and tamas of course moha. Divide of all this chitta shuddhi, that is why karma yoga is chitta shuddhyartham. Karma yoga is sattvika karma. So karma yogi has to be a sattvika purusha, or he by karma yoga it attempts to become a sattvika. Tena nirmalam antakaranam jayate. Nirmalam is free from any doshas. Therefore only chitta shuddhihi. Chitta shuddhihi shuddha. Chitta asya shuddhihi. Chitta which is pure, made pure. Antakaranasya prasannata. Tadeva atmajnanasya yogyata. Sadhana chatushraya sampattihi. Therefore shantidayakam bhavati satvikam karma. Laukika drishtya shantidayakam. लौकिक दृष्टिया आध्यात्मिक दृष्टिया साधन चतुष्टय संपत्ति प्राप्ति कारण भवति सात्विकम कर्म. What about rajasa karmanah palam kim? Rajasa karma is not it is the karma which is not done for chitta shuddhi. It is done with ahankara. So it is rajasa karma is papa mishrasya punyasya karmanah palam dukkam dukkha bhagulam bhashakara says alpa sukam eva ityartha. So rajasa palam dukkam, because karma is done with rajas. Rajas means it indicates there is raga, there is dvesha. Raga dvesha abhyam karma kuruvanti. Therefore, because of raga, akartavyam akartavye akartavyatva vishaye pravrittihi, kartavya vishaye nivrittihi. Even though the person is supposed to do the karma which is mandatory, but he will not do because of dvesha. Or he will do karma which should not be done because he has raga, therefore he will do and therefore lead to dukkha. Therefore, rajasaha, that is rajasa karmanaha palam dukkamayam bhavati. यत् कर्म अहंकारेण कृतं फलप्राप्ति इच्छया क्रियते यत् कर्म तत् कर्म राजसं कर्म अस्य कर्मणः राजसकर्मणः फलं दुःखं भवति तेन किं दुःखम् अशान्तिं क्लेशं च भवति राजसपुरुषः कदापि तृप्तः न भवति अतः तस्य फलं तस्य जीवनं दुःखमयं भवति तपो दुःखं रजसस्तु फलं दुःखम् अज्ञानं तामसकर्मणः फलं किं दट् इस् अज्ञानं तमसः फलं तामसः कर्मणः फलं अज्ञानं the consequence of this the karma which is tamasic is ajnanam that is ajnanam is not something going to create it is already there it is going to continue it's going to perpetuate that is ajnanasya nato nutana ajnanasya utpattihi ajnana eva pravrittihi bhavati so therefore tamas iti yukte avivekah यदा कर्म क्रियते कथम अविवेकेन आलस्येन प्रमादेन अथवा कर्म न कृतम् अथवा हिंसया परहिंसया यत् कर्म क्रियते तत् तामसं कर्म कर्म which is done troubling others harming others that is तामसं कर्म तेन किं भवति पापम् either पापम् और कर्मणः फलम् अज्ञानं that is अज्ञानं मूढत्वं which is there that will continue तेन अधोगतिः एव भवति न तु ऊर्ध्वगति इट्स् औट् आफ् क्वेश्चन् कदापि न भवति तस्य अधोगतिः एव अतः एव पशुपक्ष्यादि जन्म प्राप्नोति तो अतः गुणानां भेदाः सन्ति तद् भेदानुसारमेव फलस्यापि भिन्नत्वम् अस्ति तो यदि सुखम् इच्छेत् तर्हि सात्विककर्माणि अनुष्ठेयानि राजसानि कर्माणि केवलं बन्धाय भवति दुःखाय भवन्ति तामसकर्माणि तु अधोगति प्राप्तये अज्ञानाय च भवन्ति अतः ज्ञात्वा सात्विककर्माणि शास्त्रीयकर्माणि लौकिककर्माणि वा एव करणीयानि तेन किं फलं लभ्यते ज्ञानं सुखं च लभ्येते इत्यर्थः so therefore satvika karma to be done then having told the next shloka 17th shloka Bhagavan he winds up the topic what else will come from these gunas that he says shloka number 17 Sattva sanjayate jnanam rajaso lobha eva cha
सत्त्वात्
सत्त्वात् संजायते ज्ञानं रजसो लोभ एव च
प्रमादमोघौ तमसो भवतो ज्ञानमेव च
प्रमादमोहौ तमसो भवतो ज्ञानमेव च
This has been already told पूर्वमेव उक्तम् एतत् अतः पुनरुक्ति दोषः भवति वा न भवति it is even though it is a repetition of the previous shloka but it is not a dosha when it comes to Vedanta there is no dosha of repetition the consequence of these three gunas are just presented in a different language is different so sattva sanjayate ज्ञानं कथं जायते सत्त्वात् ज्ञानं सत्त्वगुणस्य यदा सत्त्वगुणस्य वृद्धिः भवति सत्त्वगुणे वृद्धे सति तस्य अन्तःकरणं निर्मलं भवति अन्तःकरणशुद्धिः तदर्थमेव कर्मयोगः तस्मिन् निर्मले चित्ते एव ज्ञानं भवति अतः सत्त्वात् ज्ञानं विवेकबुद्धिः सदसत् विवेकबुद्धिः उत्पद्यते ज्ञानेन एव मनुष्यस्य संसारबन्धनात् मुक्तः भवितुं शक्नोति अतः सत्त्वात् ज्ञानं देन् रजसः किं भवति? रजोगुणः क्रियाशीलः भवति। अतः यदा रजोगुणः प्रवृद्धः भवति तदा इच्छा वर्धन्ते, मम इदं स्यात् तदपि स्यात् मम इति या वृत्तिः भवति सा एव लोभः। रजोगुणः अतृप्तिं जनयति मनुष्ये। अतः एव मनुष्यः सदा कर्मसु प्रवर्तते, शान्तिं न लभते च। Therefore, रजसः लोभः लुब्धातु लुब्यति is after सत्वात्, भाष्यकार says सत्वात् लब्धात्मकात् रजसः संजायते समुत्पद्यते ज्ञानं, तमो अज्ञानम् एव च भवति. Simple. Bhashyakara doesn't stay much on this. It's because it is spashtam. So satvat jnanam labhate, and rajasaha by that it is lobhaha jayate, and tamasaha ajnanam eva cha bhavati. So therefore here, since a Vedanta sadhaka requires jnanam, so therefore Bhagavan, though said, he repeats again that rajoguna alone can take a person to jnanam. After jnanam, that also should be given up. Sattva-guna, Kshamita. Sattva-guna alone can take a person to jnanam, and after that, Sattva-guna also is a bondage, that should be given up. But Rajoguna, it develops more and more lobha, the greediness for acquiring things, grabbing things, and Tamoguna, out of Tamoguna, Pramada, Moha, and Ajnanam are born. So when Ajnanam is a sign of Tamoguna. Sat asat aviveka buddhi, ajnanam, that is moha, not able to know. Sat nitya nitya vastu viveka. That is why nitya nitya vastu viveka, first we say the person cannot be with this ajnanam. It's nitya vastu kim, na nitya vastu kim, dharma kim, adharma kim, sat kim, asat kim, sat, therefore sat asat, sadasat viveka. So that indicates the person has got jnanam, not Brahma Jnanam, at least some Viveka Shakti is there. The absence of that is what is Tamoguna. So Tamoguna leads to Ajna, Pramada, Moha, and therefore Ajnanam. So Ajnana means ignorance. Ignorance means ignorance becomes more and more very dense for that person. That is caught in his web of this deep ignorance, abysmal ignorance. That is Ajnanam. Therefore, Pramadaha, therefore Mogaha. So these are the three palams of these three gunas. So Tamogunaha Ajnanatmakaha bhavati. Tamogunaha Ajnanatmakaha bhavati. Ataha tena Pramadaha Mogaha Ajnanam cha jayate. Pramadaha is Kartavya Karmani na Savadhanata, carelessness, negligence. And Mogaha is Viparyaya Jnanam. Yata asatyam tata satyam iti manyate. That is Mogaha. Ajnanam sadasad vivekaha tena buddhehe tena kim bhavati yatra kimapi spashtam na bhavati. Buddhehe jadata eva ajnanam. Spashta jnanam na bhavati. Tadeva ajnanam tamoguna palam. Iti gunanam palani atra asmin shloke uktani. Pura shloke api karmanam palam varnitam. Asmin shloke api gunanam prabhavaha sakshat prabhavanitaha. Ataha tena ज्ञातुं शक्यते यत् ज्ञानम् अतो भाग्यं वस्तु, किन्तु सप्तगुणस्य वृद्ध्या अन्तः एव प्रकटीभवति ज्ञानम्. तदर्थमेव कर्मयोगः तत्त्वशुद्धि सत्त्व इति पदम् सत्त्व इति पदस्य अर्थः अन्तःकरणमपि भवति अन्तःकरणशुद्धिः सत्त्वशुद्धिः अन्तःकरणम् is also has got another name sattva. Why? Because it is made of the sattva aspect of the pancha mahabhuta. That's why it is sattva. That sattva buddhi is antakarna sattva shuddhi is antakarna shuddhi. And antakarna shuddhi is only by sattvika karma, because that only can generate knowledge. Therefore, satvikam. Therefore, sattva sanjayate jnanam. That is why out of sattva is born this knowledge. So therefore, a Shotru must be a Sattvika Purusha. Because this Sattvam is lacking, therefore only it manifests in the form of obstacles. Obstacles in the form of not able to grasp the teaching, understand the teaching. That is why Karma Yoga. Even though Arjuna repeatedly asked Bhagavan, asked you to karma, because he is not ready for it. Antakarnam Shuddham Arjunasya Antakarnam Shuddham na iti jnatva eva tasya karma yoga upadishtaha. अथवा शुद्ध अंतःकरण प्राप्त्यर्थम एव कर्म योगः उपदिष्टः. तो कर्म योगेन सत्व शुद्धिः अंतःकरण शुद्धिः सत्वात् एव ज्ञानं संजायते. Therefore only karma yoga is recommended. So that is why this topic is connected to the 13th chapter where the values were talked about. So it is extension of those. Unless we understand the gunanam prabhavaha, then we cannot know how to cultivate this sattvika buddhi conducive for jnanam. That is why this chapter deals with 3 gunas elaborately. Lokas are simple, understandable, but the tatparya is profound. So we will stop here. Next shloka from the 18th shloka. We will read in the next class. Yam brahma varunendra rudra marutaha stunvanti divyai stavai vedai sanga padakramopanishadai yayanti yam samagaha dhyanavastita tadgatena manasa pashyanti yam yoginaha yasyantam na vidusura suraganaha devaya tasmai namaha. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Dhanyavadaha.
धन्यवादः जी.
हरि ओम.